Hey there guys, this is Frank. Today I have a 1979 Dodge Colt with the 1.6 liter Hemi and a 4-speed manual transmission. As you can see, the paint is not very pretty. This is a very original car. It has one small spot of rust, which is right there, and it's not even going through the panel. It is just what you see, which it'll sand down very easily. I have it taped off because I've been planning to work on it, but just haven't had time. It's got all the lights, the side markers. They're all in good shape. I'm just going to show you how solid this car is. So open that up and you can see there's no rust, no rot. I mean, there's surface showing from paint missing, and I'm sure this 40-year-old stripping is gonna leak, but I keep the car covered so it hasn't been exposed to rain since I bought it. I have all the side trim and these splash guards that are missing on the front. I have them all. I just put them away for preservation. But it's a very original car. It's got Redstone Arsenal stickers all over the bumper. It was bought brand new in Huntsville. I bought it from the second owner, which he's owned it since 1988. He was an 80-year-old veteran, and he passed away recently this year, so that's when I had the opportunity to buy the car. But as you can see back here, this car did have AC, and his son told me a story about how his ex-wife stole the compressor. So you could definitely put it back in. It has the fitments for it, but I haven't had the time to trace down parts. But as you can see, it is what it is. It's a very solid little car, but you can see age is showing. The seat, the headrests. Again, this was a daily driver for 40 years, so you kind of, I'm sure you can understand, you know, the dash and whatnot. But the carpets are in very good shape. I put these floor mats in, again, for preservation, but it's in very good shape, very clean little car. The back seat, I'm not sure if you noticed, but it still has the factory cover on it. That seat has never been sat in before. And biggest thing, I'm sure you guys want to see it run. Oh, and another thing, all the glass is good. The little back windows, the back windshield. There is a rock chip here. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I'm gonna have that repaired very soon. So that's nothing, not a big issue. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how well it starts. Tends to start up on the first kick. Let's go ahead and see what it does. Make sure it's in neutral. There she goes. See, the water pump was recently replaced. So the hoses were, the starter was rebuilt, the alternator was rebuilt. It's had some work done to it over the years. I have a stack of paperwork maybe half an inch thick. It's a quiet running little car. Well, as quiet as you can get for 1979. and shut that so you guys can hear the motor a little bit. Very healthy little engine, runs great. The heat works. The radio, it comes on. It's hard to see in the daytime, but there's a little green backlight in the center and it comes on fine, but the speakers don't seem to work, which I'm not surprised due to the age, but it's very, very original little car. I was very lucky to get the opportunity to purchase it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. Well, the horn, let me show you the horn works. Got a goofy little horn. Just a nice little piece of history that a lot of people don't see anymore. Again, I have the about half an inch thick of paperwork. Maybe it's more of closer to an inch, but just documentation of when the clutch was done, the pressure plate, throwout bearing, the suspension was redone. Just a lot of work has been put into the little car. The head was reworked because it had a burnt valve. Just a lot of things that I have, you know, documentation from over the time. The coolant reservoir and the windshield wiper, I have those bottles. Just, again, took them for preservation. Overall, it's a rare little piece of history you don't see every day, especially the two doors. And a fun fact, this is the last year rear-wheel drive. Not like you're going anywhere with its 80-something horsepower, but definitely makes it a little more interesting. Again, this is a 1979 Dodge Colt. It's a second owner car. And I can't be precise on the mileage. I'll have to look in the documentation and see if that was logged, because these have 5-count odometers, which it does work, but, you know, it says 96,000 on it, so not 100% sure how accurate that is. But that's my little piece of history. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions about it or any comments about previous experiences you've had with the Colt, be sure to leave them below. Thanks for watching, guys.